What's up, jabroni? Steven here, and welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we're hopping into Person of Interest, episode number 7, titled The Witness or Witness. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the series. If you have, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You could always get episodes early over on Patreon if you want them. If you don't want them, you can wait when they show up here. But as you know, things are sporadic over here on YouTube. I put them up when I have time. I spend a lot of my free time or time on recording stuff over editing stuff. So there we go. Yeah, last episode was The Fix, which again, I think I gave it like a 6, 7-ish too probably. I think I gave it like a 7-ish because of the chemistry between the two lead, the guy, Reese, and then the girl. But overall, I didn't really care about the story. Hopefully this one's better. Hopefully this one's more fun. So far the best episodes we've had is Kura, this one, and probably Mission Creep. Which actually, I actually remembered that in Mission Creep, Reese broke into the into that thing, right? He broke into that facility, and the people stole something for somebody. Then at the end of that, I call him Montgomery because that's his name in Castle, but he gave it to somebody, and somebody had files on Reese or on a woman who I thought was Reese's mom, but I think I was mixing up my stories or my shows. But nonetheless, he had the knife, and I think that's the same, right? He found a knife or something. Is that the same knife that was found in the guy that we saw in the last episode in The Fix? If that's the connection, then damn, I just didn't catch it. I was like, what? I wasn't exactly sure what was happening. I was like, wait, who is that? I thought I missed something, and I did miss something, but it wasn't something that was in this episode. It was something that I was supposed to connect myself from the previous episode. That's on me. Sorry about that. But yeah, I caught it after when I was putting it up on Patreon and doing all the editing and stuff. I'm like, wait, is that what the connection is? Holy shit. So yeah, that's where we're at. Hopefully you guys are excited. Like, comment, subscribe. Pretty much. Here we go. I actually want to know something. How far in advance does the machine give you, like, the number?
Wait, can you rewind that for me?
Any sign of him?
Put out a bolo. Had a team canvas at 6.
Also, the guy in this thing looks like Keith Mars from Veronica Mars. It looks like him in that thumbnail.
Got a bunch of reporters out there begging me for scraps.
One of his guys took a shot at me last week.
Elias is a clever bastard.
Wait,
Even knows what he looks
Elias.
like.
What about the witness?
Wasn't
Your
that the
boys
name
had
on the
good luck
box?
finding him?
No. But
Am I
have a
wrong?
look at the surveillance footage.
The victim said something to the witness.
It is Keith Mars from
I
Veronica
received
Mars.
his number late last night. His name's
Oh, his
Charlie
name is
Burke.
Keith Mars, right? My God. Is this really how the mob does it? Broad daylight. Guns everywhere. Like big guns just all out in the open. Oh, what the hell? What a shitty ass fence. Oh my God, that's nuts.
Get out of my apartment. Mr. Burton, you're in danger.
He didn't even ask who he was.
Are you joking? Even the Russians don't go into the double Bs. A Bulgarian drug dealer runs the place.
Well,
Okay, Finch, I'm gonna need
it's our
another route
choice.
out of here.
Our only choice we got. Oh, wow.
I need your cell phone.
I don't believe in them.
What? His phone broke. That's not good.
Can you hear me?
Man, that's like a realistic thing. I never even think about that, right? But in a scuffle, right? He was, the guy was hitting him. The gun was there. They were hitting each other with the gun.
Hey,
He
this
ran
isn't
into the wall.
mine.
It is now.
Either. Get in.
This guy's, buddy, we're about to be murdered. We just
May I
get
at least
murdered.
have your name before we commit Grand Theft Auto together?
You say the Russians don't go in there? Well, that's where we're going.
Oh, this is kind of cool. It's kind of like, like, I don't know, like, I don't know how to describe it, but going into like dangerous territory to avoid another dangerous group of people.
Each is just the beginning. Elias has bigger plans. He'll reunite the 5 families and take out the Russian trash. And then when he's finished, you people will be answering to him.
All right, seems like a bit over the top, but okay. I don't know how many mobsters are like goals are like to take over the city, like even the cops. It's a bit exaggerated, but then again, I don't know how the mob works. Holy shit, look at that.
File we have pertaining to Ivan Yogorov.
Ivan Yogorov, got it.
Oh my god. That cop is so, like, he looks like he has a scar, right? I feel like, I hope that they didn't make that guy a bad guy, because it's not, they made him mega obvious a bad guy with the scar. Hope he just has a scar. Coincidence.
Where are you, Mr. Reese? To find us a pharmacy.
They're gonna probably go to that one room, right? That one room that they passed. I couldn't make out what they were doing, but I'm gonna assume it was some type of, like, maybe drugs, maybe. Maybe they were cooking something, I don't know.
Oh no, easy, fella. I'm not looking for a fight. Looks like you found one anyway.
Oh my god. When a dude walks up to me that calm, you know, I kind of...
Don't do it.
He's very confident.
Telling you now.
Think of the background. I don't know, like, when somebody walks in like that and they're super confident,
Thank you.
and they look the way he looked with like the suit and everything, and he's like, come on, don't do it. Like, I'm like, I'll be scared. But you know what? I feel like this is gonna come with an ass whooping, and no matter
Ivan's sons are
how good I am.
Could be. Elias gets his information. So he's one
Yeah,
step ahead
see?
of all of them.
That is the girl in the box.
What I still don't
Marlene
get
Elias.
is why
Ooh.
Elias is trying to make a move for
There's a
Brighton
connection.
Beach.
Somehow I thought that Marlene Elias thing was connected to Reese somehow, but I don't think it is.
Cocaine.
It's just another case.
I guess there's a first time for everything.
Damn, cocaine, bro.
7 a.m. We'll be on the East River Ferry.
Be careful, Mr. Reese.
Wow, Finch is actually scared for him. Like, legitimately scared.
On the next corridor.
Yeah, you're a smart kid, Will. You just need to show up to class more.
I'm trying.
It's all any of us can do, right? Zombies.
They're taking over the universe.
I can't have that.
Is that you, Elias?
That guy? Dude with the scar? Oh shit, I thought the dude with the scar was just a random cop. Trying to be a hero. Not really trying to. It's gotta be curiosity killed the cat, brother.
Looks like you got left behind.
Oh shit. They said they're all night till morning. Holy
Where
shit.
we going now?
Across the river. Come on,
Oh, no,
let's
no,
move.
is it morning?
Let's
Is
move.
it morning?
Just got a text. He's heading to Pier 11.
Or is it
Let's get over
afternoon?
there to intercept him now.
Gotta be morning.
Yeah, Fusco.
And I was just starting to believe that we could trust you, Detective. I'm disappointed.
What are you talking about?
Elias's men are on their way to meet our friends at the ferry.
How the hell they find out?
I was going to ask you.
Are you blaming me for this?
It's the other
Then
guy.
who told them?
Listen, there's no way I would have.
Oh!
Detective, are you there?
Who told you? I mean, Finch knows about him. Why wouldn't Finch assume that the cops would tell the other cops? But how did he find out
I'm gonna hand you off to my
if
detective. Now
he
you
only
can
told
trust
one
him.
person?
Elias killed your uncle. You, your father, and your brother went to the bodega for revenge. You didn't know what Elias looked like, so his lieutenant, Benny D'Agostino, was the next best thing. Now, you're trying to rub out the witness. The guy who saw your father's face.
Wait a minute. Is he Elias?
Think he's gonna testify? After everything he's done?
Oh my Jesus.
He's tearing this town apart!
What are you talking about?
You don't know who he is, do you?
Uh-oh.
What he's
Uh-oh.
capable of?
He's gonna kill you.
You really don't get it, do you? You honestly think we go to all this trouble for a witness?
Oh.
You're in the middle of a situation that you don't even understand.
Don't make me shoot you, John.
Oh, fuck.
Drop your weapon and kick it to me, please.
What the fuck? Holy shit. Oh, man. What? You're Elias?
I thought you didn't like guns.
You know, sometimes you have to do things you don't like. He said we'd already won. This is for Benny.
Elias, if you kill him...
Oh, the kneecaps.
I'm not gonna kill him. I'm just gonna send a message. I thought about killing you, John. But I realized that that would seem ungrateful. Besides, how do you take the life of someone so talented? I could really use a guy like you in my organization. I wish you luck, John. If you stay out of my
Sorry,
way,
I'm
I'll
quiet.
tell
I'm
you.
just...
What if I don't?
Then we'll meet again under less pleasant circumstances.
Dude, this guy's been undercover for 3 years learning about the enemies. His enemy, I mean.
Where you gonna run to? Cinnamon, where you gonna run to?
Who's in the car? Is it nobody? Is it just a driver, like the driver?
All on that day, will I run
Wow.
Found the man who was targeted for death. We just didn't know that he was also a killer.
It's my fault he's out there, Finch.
It's not yours alone.
We just saved a man whose only goal in life is revenge. He spent years studying his enemies through their own children.
But we have to go now. We have more people to help, more numbers.
And how many of those numbers will come up because we saved one man's life?
Boss. It's done.
No, it's just beginning. Veni, vidi, vici.
Okay, well, that was episode number 7. Shit. I think, that was a great episode. I'm just trying to think of what I would honestly give it. I'm thinking about giving it a 9. Honestly, I'm thinking about giving, the twist was great. The emotional aspect of it, I enjoyed, the emotion that was brought with the episode number Cura de this one. I thought this had the most emotional punch. This one had a greater twist. So I'm gonna give it the same rating I gave that one, which I think I gave that one a 9. I'm still not 100% sure what the hell's happening with the Elias. So Elias's mother was killed, and Elias is the kid in the picture whose whole life has been about revenge and getting, like, controlling the city. Which I said earlier, like, that's a bit over the top, right? The mobster trying to control the city. Or somebody, I don't know, is he a mobster? I guess he is a mobster. Trying to control the city. But I guess if you feel that the city wronged your mom, I don't know. Very great episode, though. Let's kind of break it down here, see what we can find. So essentially the episode starts off, we witness the bodega situation, somebody who gets shot at the bodega. We find out that there was a witness there, and then we saw this cop a couple times, right? We kept seeing him around, and I guess my one, when I said about him, I was like, wow, the fact that he had the scar, I don't know, and then the look he gave, I feel like we shouldn't have known. Like, think about it like this, right? The reveal we get at the end, right? The reveal we get here about who it was, where he walks away, I think that would have been a cooler reveal if we didn't know he was already bad. If we would have just kind of seen him in the background, the camera wouldn't have harped on him there. If, you know what I mean? I think that reveal would have been like a bit better. Like, not the reveal, it wasn't even a reveal. I think it could have been held up for a reveal. You're like, oh, yo, who killed? Like, and then it ends up being him. You're like, wait, the cop that was in the fucking scenes in the background the whole time? That would have been a cooler holy shit moment. We already had the cool holy shit moment when we found out that who Elias was. But I'm just saying that would have been a really cool moment as well. Double down on the cool moments. On the reveals. But yeah, like I said, they didn't harp on this cop too much. Finch was pursuing him a little bit. Up with my mouse here. So let's see. We got the bodega situation. Reese and Finch got the number of a guy that's gonna be murdered. We find out that it's the same guy that Taraji P and the other dude are looking for. Here, this situation. Man, he really was undercover, just living as a teacher for 3 years. That's insane. Did he genuinely care about the kids? I'm wondering. I feel like he genuinely cared about the kids because, his mom was murdered and everything, and he sees all the corruption and stuff, and that would explain why he lives right next to that complex. I mean, that makes sense. Reese goes in to save the guy. Essentially, there's a whole kind of like a feeling of like the raid, almost a little like a very small feeling, but like going into an area where people don't like us to escape other people that are chasing us. I mean, essentially, like, I don't know, that's a cool concept. I mean, it's a concept that we've seen before, but it was just like I love that whole whenever shows do that or movies do that. I mean, shows don't really do it that often, but movies do that. It's really cool. They get shot at. We run into the thing. We are hiding. We're having a lot of what I appreciated about this episode. A lot of like what you like to like. There's a lot of the dialogue, honestly. The dialogue between this guy Elias and Reese is really what like kind of like makes you like the episode more because they're just so good at like I don't know their back and forth is just really well done. So yeah, we got great dialogue exchanges. We got these two. So I thought maybe where is it? Look at him. Trying to find a good. I thought maybe he was bad. I thought the reveal was gonna be that him at the end was the cop because the way that they shot that shot at the end, the shot way over here, where the other mob leader gets killed. It just they set it up like it's gonna be a reveal of who the person is. Like if you watch that when we get to you see that shot, it's set up like it's like low, like the camera's low a little bit or like a shoulder length, and then you don't see the guy's face. Then I thought it was gonna be that it was him the whole like at the end, which would have been a cool review. But they didn't go for that. They went for a reveal with somebody we've already seen. I don't know. We got Finch is looking for Reese because Reese's phone got messed up, which I actually like that as well because you don't ever think about, well, some of these phones are glass. I mean, it would have got messed up in a fight. Who knows? This is when we harp on like just in the scar thing. I don't know. I hope there's a story about this guy and a scar. But yeah, Frenchie's the guy with the scar, and this is when I was like, oh man, I hope it was so obvious that it was him. Like that's why I wish they wouldn't have harped that. Like they should have just never had the camera pan on him at all throughout the whole episode. That would have been great. That would have made the episode to me a 10. I mean, it's a stupid thing to like to speak about because it's like it's not bad or anything. I just for an episode that I was like, oh man, this is really good. I would have wanted something that wasn't so like can't like the show didn't make it obvious. It would have been a cooler thing if maybe I don't know. I'm not sure. Like him being Elias would have been weird. I don't know. I don't know what I would have done, but something with this guy to make it not like Finch harping on him so much and like the camera harping on him so we don't know and keep it some sort of a mystery. Let's see. So Finch calls homeboy. Say if you've seen Reese, I need you to run some plates, all this stuff. They go into the complex area, the apartment complex. Again, we're looking for Reese. Reese is getting some drugs here. In this scenario, like I said, I see a dude with a suit walking in. Just the way his demeanor, the way he's talking, and he's very confident. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't think we could probably we're gonna get our ass whooped. Maybe we should not fight him. Let's see. So then we have both the mobs here teaming up to go after one dude. We call Finch, let him know we need a way out. We're trying to escape. We find one of this guy's students. We have a great moment with the student, which makes me be like, does he actually care about the students because of the fact that he lost his mom young and he kind of feels like he wants to, I don't know. Also, he said he became a teacher to learn about them through the kids. I don't know if that's how that would work. How much could you learn through the kids? I don't know. I mean, I guess you could use, you could use the kids to, like, blackmail and stuff like that, but I don't know how much information kids would have on the family business. Who knows? Okay, this is Finch looking at the one dude that's trying to escape. We making it out. We kidnap this dude to get out as like kind of like a hostage. We go to like this mob guy, head mob guy. We speak with him. He says here it's not him. It's Elias is coming into my area, killing my people. Which right there is like, oh wait, what? Like, so I mean, we knew. I mean, they were like shaping Elias to be like a bad person, right? But like they shaped him to be like, no, he's controlling a lot of stuff. He's trying to take out the families. And then the one lady earlier said also about Elias's goal is to connect the families or something. So I thought the whole execution of the reveal was really good as well. From the moment where somebody told the mob where we were going to be dropping off like the dude's son. We have this whole situation happening. Finch thinks it was this guy, homeboy here. It's not. It's the cop. I don't know. It's just like, it was just well done, well executed. Her trying to figure out who it is. We see the picture. It's just all this stuff. Then the reveal, it was him. Him saying, do you not know who he is? It was just a good balancing act from everything. Like, everybody kind of finding out at the same time. I thought it was just handled well. I really, really liked the execution of it. And then we get the reveal here. His motives are like literally just to clean the city, right? I don't know, control the city for the most part. He calls them low lives. He's just not an executioner because he doesn't kill the guy. He shoots him in the leg. And yeah, then the guy gets away. The dude shows up. They kept throwing like this thing where you're like, oh, who's driving the car? Who's in the car? Nobody was in the car. It was just like the car was a decoy. I mean, not a decoy, but the car was just a driver. And then here we get Reese getting mad about the numbers and the whole situation there because how many people are gonna die because we saved this one man, this one powerful man. Then Finch explains to him, well, the machine gives us a number. We don't know who that person is, which brings into the thing. How do you know you're saving a good person? How many times is that gonna happen where you're gonna save a bad person? Because I feel like that should happen a lot. You save a bad person or a person that's like not even a person that was going to kill anybody, a person that was going to be murdered because they were a bad person. You know what I mean? Interesting. And I'll show you guys the review that I'm talking about at the end. You watch this the way it was done, right? Just like, see? This is what I'm saying. You see how the camera's panning, the music's playing. It just makes it seem like it's going to be a big reveal about who it is. And I guess maybe the reveal is, no, because we already knew we already got that he was working with him. So, yeah, I don't know. I just feel that this should have been somebody else. Like, it should have been, I don't know. It being the dude with the scar, it's just not as big a reveal as that, like, I would expect. It's just him. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, the way that the scene was done, you kind of expect it to be a bigger reveal of who he is, but it's not. It's just him, who we've already seen is working with Elias. So I don't know. Like I said, a great episode, fantastic episode. Tied. It actually might be the best episode of the series thus far, but the emotional aspect of episode 4 was really good, which is the only thing that I think is keeping it like in a tie with that episode to me. Like, that episode is like a 9, and I think this episode is like a 9 as well, but for different reasons. So yeah, well, that's my reaction. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Head over to Patreon, full uncut, unedited reactions over there if you want them. If you don't want them, perfectly fine, you can get them here when they show up. But I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna talk to you guys later.